So there's something called the vortex that a lot of people think it's superstitious, or it's something never to really look into, or they don't have scientific evidence for it. But what if I told you that since you already know you're a multi-dimensional being and you come from a divine essence higher than what we have ever perceived with our two eyes, that you can go through that vortex and align with it? What is up, awakened ones? Welcome to another episode on the Love of Wisdom. If you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany. What I do is I assist people in awakening to their power to find the infinite love within. On this channel, I speak about metaphysical, spirituality, and self-development content. And honestly, so much more than my spirits want to come up with. But if you're already watching this video and you like content just like this, I suggest that you like this video and also subscribe to this channel, as I talk about so much abstract, esoteric things that a lot of people don't even want to hear. But if you're awakened, you know somehow you resonate with it. So as you like this video and subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button after you subscribe so you get notifications about when I post videos, which is about every single day. And also follow me on Instagram, as I post daily for your embedment, so you can walk on your spiritual path with more love, more harmony, and honestly just to understand yourself in a more divine manner. But let's jump right into this, because I'm really excited to share this with you. Like, I'm on a roll. But if you ever heard of anything called the vortex, my favorite speaker speaks about it, Abraham Hicks. I highly suggest that you go listen to her. She speaks about this thing called the vortex. Now, we all know what a vortex is. It's a circular rotation that's kind of continuously goes in like a spiral, but the faster it goes, the more it turns into a vortex. Now, I was watching Ancient Aliens the other day on Netflix. It actually awakened this within me, that not only have I heard it from Abraham Hicks, but really getting in depth into it, all of a sudden I awakened to something profound. Is that we are always in that state of a vortex. Now, you already know what a vortex is, and you already heard scientists talk about it, and you already heard speakers talk about it. But what is a vortex? Just understand it's your own perspective of how you want to see it, but this is how I interpret it when I had this awakening for me. A vortex was something that, other beings from other dimensions could jump into here and there to get into other dimensions. Now, here's the amazing thing. Since we know that we're divine spiritual beings, have a human experience, and this reality is just a dream, and then we understand that we're multi-dimensional at the same time, we are always jumping into vortexes. And this is a perfect topic to talk about, since we're in Mercury retrograde, and not only that, a new portal has opened up for 11/11. So it's a lot of energy surging through our beings right now, trying to bring us into a higher level states of consciousness so we can awaken our light bodies. And the fact that we're always jumping into different vortexes, opening new portals, we have to understand that as being a multidimensional being, we do have the ability not only to time travel, not only to go into other dimensions and to see the perspective of who we feel like we truly are, or our past lives. We got to understand that we really are the essence of God at one. We really are the being of God expressing itself and seeing itself through how we want to live. Now, how do you jump into different vortexes? You're always doing it. It's by the process of your thoughts. If you have thoughts that aren't even yours, they're probably from your past life. If you have thoughts about your past, you're going within that vortex, going back into the past. But if you're having visualizations of who you are in the future, and it feels so resonant, it feels like you already embody the true essence of it, to the point it just feels so realistic, You're jumping into a vortex and you're creating worlds, and you're pulling in worlds to go through this space-time continuum and experience it in its own manner that feels real to you. It's amazing when you take this into consideration that you are a multidimensional being, and then all these vortexes that you're opening up, that you're allowing yourself to go through, even if you're thinking it unconsciously and consciously, it's incredible how much, not only that we process being here where we are right now, but how much we allow ourselves to experience things and experience this life. Understand, your thought, what gives you the experience of life, not what your two eyes perceive it to be. When you realize that your thoughts could bring you into anywhere you want to go, the past, the present, or somewhere that doesn't even seem like it's resonant towards you, you got to understand that it's all an experience. It's all something that makes you wonder, like, what am I and who I truly am. Who am I really? It makes you want to question. So when Abraham Hicks talks about the vortex, he talks about getting into the vortex because the vortex is where the place of where everything that you want is, everything that you desire, it's right there in the vortex. That's what I'm trying to predict. That's what I'm trying to say to you, is that getting to that vortex brings you to another dimension of the things that you so desire. Or it could bring you to the vortex of things you don't want. Or it could bring you into the vortex of things that don't even seem like it's really about you. It's just something different. But the beautiful thing about a vortex is that it has everything that you want. It has everything that you don't want, but it's up to you to align which portal you will want to walk through. Now, this sounds really esoteric, but it's so true when you want to look at it into a deeper manner beyond what the logical mind could think. Understand, whatever you entertain, you continue to maintain. And I mean that by whatever your thoughts are, you entertain yourself into entering a certain vortex that brings you through a consistent loop, unless you're conscious enough to understand where you want to go, who you want to be, but most importantly, how you want to feel. So it's so important, so vital actually, to understand what is your vortex. It's not the vortex of what the world wants, it's the vortex of what is in your vortex, and how you can align with it. You align with it by understanding that everything that you want is in that vortex. Understanding that there's multiple vortexes, but you have the ability to choose which one you want to go into, which dimension you want to jump, what do you want to experience. We have a lot of guides and assistants here as we live as a multidimensional being, as we awaken to that understanding. So we have the ability to go what we want to go through and have what we want, but you are the decision maker to step right in there and go into the vortex, and to allow the assistance into your life to make it so profound and so efficient and so alive for you to experience what you feel like you want to experience. So that's the essence of the vortex, that I'm grateful that I share my perspective with you. And if it resonated, please hit that like button. Because honestly, when you hit the like button, it gets this information out to multiple people around the world. And if it resonated with you, I bet it resonated with someone else, to the point y'all don't feel crazy. We are awakened. That's why I consider us awakened ones. And no matter what you feel and think, how you are is who you truly are meant to be. So that was my message on the vortex. I highly suggest you to watch Abraham Hicks, because she talks all about that, and it will make so much more sense to you of who you are and who you truly want to be. But until then, you guys, subscribe to this channel, and also hit that notification button to get videos from me daily, and follow me on Instagram for more upliftment as I post daily for your embedment. But until then, you guys, I love who you are. So have a very blissful night or morning wherever you are. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. With bliss and love, I adore who you are. Namaste.